Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. What we are doing today, tons of you guys have been asking me for this video, and that is to do a 308 Winchester Bullet drop video. If you guys know me, I sight in literally everything at 100 yards. Well, deer comes out at 50 yards. Where do you hold? Deer comes out at 200 yards, 300 yards, 400 yards. What's the drop? We need to know all of that information if we are going to be out there catching deers. I get excited when we talk about deer hunting. So I haven't done 308 yet. I've already done tons of other cartridges. If your favorite isn't 308, go check out the channel. Make sure you're subscribed. We probably have already done it. We've done a ton already. We got a ton more to do. Stay tuned if we haven't done it yet. But today we're doing 308, and I'm also killing two birds with one stone because we got some brand new ammo. Tons of you guys have been asking me about this stuff too. Am I holding it upside down? I can't tell. Yep, that's right. Now, this is the Remington Core-Lokt tipped ammo. Let me show you one. It's new ammo from Remington. Everybody knows about Core-Lokt. Core-Lokt's been around forever. But these are the Core-Lokt tipped rounds. So this is a tipped Core-Lokt bullet. What does that mean? It's tipped. Ooh, well, it's going to have a higher BC. It's going to drop less. And we're going to get more precision groups out of it. I wrote down the BC on this thing. Let me find it. Here it is. The BC on these particular ones, this is the 165 grain 308s. I think they load this in 3 different bullet weights. But the BC on these is .447. So definitely better than your generic lead nose hunting round. These tipped bullets. Also today, since this is new ammo and we're wanting to test it, I'm taking out 2 Bing Bangs to the range with me. First one, this is my tried and true Ruger American. Absolutely love this thing. If you guys know me, you know I got tons of Ruger Americans because they're affordable and, hey, they do pretty good, generally speaking. But yeah, I'm going to try those 308 Core-Lokt tips out of my Ruger American. See how that thing likes them. If you guys watch the channel or you fling a lot of bullets like I do, rifles are picky. You know, you can put any ammo in any rifle and get you a 100-yard group about like that, at least with anything. But if you find the perfect ammo that your rifle likes, you can really shrink down that group. Some of them like heavier one projectiles. Some of them like medium ones, like these 165s. Some of them like heavier ones. When we talk about 308, most of the loadings are between 150 grains and 180 grains. Now this one we got here is a 165, smack dab in the middle. And the other 308 we're using for this video, somebody just drooled over there. But this is also a Ruger. That's a Ruger American, pretty much the cheapest 308 Ruger you can get. This is a Ruger Precision. Let me give you the whole look at it again. Look at that brake, that handrail. You can attach all your doodads. This is actually my buddy Lee's setup, so appreciate you, Lee, for letting me borrow this. I need to get it back to you. He's got a nice vortex on top. It's got 16 zoomies. It's also worth mentioning that scope on this one, this Ruger American, that's a cheapy $90 Walmart center point scope. It also has 16 zoomies on it. But this one's my buddy Lee's. Appreciate him letting me borrow it. It's got the fancy stock. You can do your cheek riser, adjust this back. Trigger pull on this one is about half as light, so that's nice. Light triggers help with precision and accuracy at distance for sure. So those are the 2 Rugers I got for this video. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a paper plate at 100 yards, do a 3-shot group with both of those, and we're going to see how they like this ammo. And then I'm going to take a shot at 50 yards. We do that because if a deer is at 50 yards and it's sighted in at 100, do we need to hold over or under or just dead on? Then I'm going to take both of those Rugers all the way out to 200 yards, see what kind of groups they'll do with these 165 grainers. I already know that Ruger Precision likes 165 grainers. We'll see what happens. You also got me involved in my trigger squeeze, so I'm going to try to do the best I can. And we're going to look at those groups at 200 yards, and then we're also going to look at the drop at 200 yards. I've already been talking for 5 minutes, and that's way too long, but I'm excited, and I love deer hunting, and I like this nerdy stuff, and I like new ammo. So this is going to be fun. But let's hit the range. First shots are going to be at 100 yards with both of these rifles. Two in the same hole. Alright, so in my excitement and fun, I forgot to move the target camera to the 200 yard spot for the Ruger Precision. So let me put the picture up here beside of me shooting it of the 4 hits here. It just won't be live with the hits. Alright, so I'm back. And how did we do? Long story short, here's the synopsis. The Ruger Precision liked this ammo better than the Ruger American. That's a fact, Jack. But I just measured these with the tape measure, our groups on everything. So let's kind of review it real quick. Which one's this? First, this was the Ruger American. Ooh, that's a bright light I'm looking into. This was the Ruger American with those tipped rounds at 100 yards. So, got a 1.25 inch group at 100 yards. So, just above sub MOA, but we did get 2 in the same hole on those first 2 shots, and that's impressive. So, was this one because of my trigger squeeze, or was it the ammo? Who knows? But 100 yards with the Ruger American, I got 2 touching, and the overall group was 1.25 inches. Now, Ruger Precision was pretty close. The Ruger Precision rifle with these 160 grain Core-Lokt tips at 100 yards, with me squeezing that trigger, I got a 1.5 inch group. So at 100 yards, the Ruger American did a little bit better. Now, then we brought it to 50 yards. I only shot 1 because I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of ammo, and it wouldn't make much of a difference. So at 50 yards, not much change, guys. So 308. Across the board, if you got it sighted in at 100, deer comes up at 50. Just aim where you want it to hit. It won't make much of a difference. Then we got the 200 yard target. How did we do? This is my favorite part of the video. Oh man, and there's something else I forgot. So let me measure something. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So, let's look at the Ruger American first. How did we do? This is at 200 yards here, guys. And here, I was aiming at these right here. So, holding at these, what did we do? This was our group with the Ruger American. A 4.5 inch group at 200 yards. That's not the greatest group you ever seen. To be sub MOA at 200 yards, you want a 2 inch group. So, that Ruger American, I kind of already knew it going into it, but that Ruger American it likes 155 or 150 grain bullets. I didn't expect the 165s to do that great because I already know it likes the 150s. And I think I just made that light brighter. How goofy is that? There we go. So 4.5 inch group with the Ruger American at 200 yards. And the average drop, I drew a line from right there. Rough average. I'm calling the average hit about right there somewhere. Dropped to 5 inches. When sighted in at 100, at 200 yards, it dropped 5 inches out of the Ruger American. Now we go to the Ruger Precision, which I already knew beforehand likes 165 grainers because I filmed them before. Not with these, because these are brand new, just came out, but I filmed 165 of some other stuff and knew it liked it. So, much better group at 200. Almost got sub MOA with the Ruger Precision. It got a 2.25 inch group at 200 yards. Ruger Precision did much better than the Ruger American. And interestingly enough, the drop was right at 5 inches as well with the Ruger Precision. So, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff. But from our ammo test perspective, the Ruger Precision liked the 165 grain stuff a lot better than the Ruger American. From our drop test question, when sighted in at 100 yards, the 308, at least these 165 grainers, with that BC of 0.447 on the G1 scale, drop 5 inches. Same with both of those. But what about past 200 yards? 308, it's capable of much further than 200. My range I go to just doesn't have any further than that. I've got videos on the channel if you guys want to watch them, flinging 308 out to 1,000 yards and having a whole lot of fun doing long range 1,000 yard stuff. That'd be fun to test with this tip stuff too. I know we could do it. But let me do a drop chart, and I'll use this ammo as the ammo in the drop chart all the way out to 1,000 yards. So 5 inch drop is what happened in the real world. Always interesting to see when we do the math. Is that what the drop chart says? But let me show you this drop chart all the way out to 1,000 yards quick with this ammo. Alright guys, so here's the drop chart with that tipped Core-Lokt ammo. The 165 grainers, I've got a BC plugged in of 0.447. The muzzle velocity there. And here is the drop chart that this thing's spitting out. This is saying when sighted in at 100 yards, our drop at 200 should be 4 inches. Well, at the range, we saw 5 inches out of 2 different bing bangs. So this is data spitting out a little bit off. But looking down further, at 300 yards, it's just over a foot. So if you're sighted in at 100 and you don't want to dial your scope, you need to hold about a foot high, a little bit over a foot high. Then you can see going down 400 yards, almost 3 feet, then all the way out to 1,000. And if you look at the MOA and mils, that's what you need to dial on your scope. So at 200 yards, it's half a mil. Out to 400, 2.29 mils, and then all the way out to 1,000, 11.5 mils you'd be dialing, give or take a shade, on your rifle to hit at 1,000, 11.47 mils. But there's the drop chart for the 308 Winchester using that 165 grain Core-Lokt tipped ammo. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. I've had tons of you 308 lovers asking me for this video. There's your 308 drop with the 165 grain bullets. Also, had tons of you guys asking me for videos on this stuff. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing a whole lot more on this ammo. Some more drop tests, probably. Seeing what kind of precision we can squeeze out of that stuff. I always love doing that precision stuff and slowing down. Catching them, I want to catch these and see what they look like expanded. That'd be a whole lot of fun. Maybe in some gel or some water. Or in some deer. It's still deer season here until January. Who's got some deers in Middle Tennessee we can come smoke? Anyways, now I'm rambling because I'm talking about deer and I love deer hunting. Anyways, appreciate y'all. Thanks for asking for this 308 drop video. And thanks for asking me about this stuff. I've been wanting to try it. But stay tuned for more videos. Make sure you're subscribed. Have you tried this ammo yet? Comment down below. Tell me what you think about it. Appreciate y'all big time. We'll see y'all on the next one. Check out all the links down below. I'm always putting deals and discounts and stuff down in there you guys can check out. Appreciate y'all big time. Best viewers ever. We'll see y'all on the next one.